Well, welcome to the Novice Sports Show. Again, a show where three guys came together plus one organically to talk about sports from a novice point of view. Like I said, please like, share, and subscribe. Again, this is an iconic Sunday, and we must say we have risen once again. So again, we're going to jump into our intros. We got our first and fresh novice, Mr. Who?
Novice Ben.
Novice Ben. Then we got our second novice,
Jay.
Jay, and we have the eloquent master of nothing but bars.
AJ.
AJ, of course, we have A-Dub. So again, lots of sports been happening. It's that time of the year where the NBA tends to pick up a little steam because ain't nothing else happening. Of course, the women's basketball team caused a little drama. We talked about UNC firing their coach but having no idea who they want to hire. But we got other things to talk about. So what? Let's say we're going to jump into the NBA and why folks ain't watching. We talked about this before. But again, for me, I think it's the rule change. I think it's the fact that they let people run up the court without dribbling the ball, all the non-pivot foots, the no defense. And again, the athletes are awesome. But at some point, when we gonna do the rules? Because I'm confused. I
AJ.
just am. I mean, I literally watch him travel. I watched him double dribble. I feel like, is somebody gonna call that?
AJ, you
Yeah.
probably know the answer to Jay. You probably know the answer to this,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
Okay, so here's my question. I blame all of this on your boy James Harden. Now, was the rule always in place that you could do a gather step and if the ball's spinning, you could keep running
Shoot,
and
I'm
all this
glad this
stuff?
happened.
Or
Hold
did
on.
they change that after the fact when Harden was doing the two-step side to the side three? I don't know. Was that always the rule?
So I want to find it. I should have saved it.
Okay.
So a lot of people get it confused. So you have your NBA rules and then your Euro League rules.
Okay.
And I think a lot of times it looks like a travel is because on television, it looks like the person is gathering the ball before they're actually gathering it. So, for instance, James doing a side step or James doing a pivot side step, whatever the case, whatever you want to call it. Well, it's not when the ball is spinning in his hand. It's when he gathers it with two. And I think
That's when it starts.
that's when it starts. And there's a
Man.
video that I'm trying to find where he does it in a warm up. And if you fast forward it, it looks like a travel.
Hmm.
When you slow it down, it doesn't.
Okay. So
So I'm
But
trying
has
to
that
find
always
it.
been the case,
yeah,
or
I'm
did
just
they
saying.
create
So
that
so
after
basically,
the offense?
is
The
this a bit?
offense changed. The
Yeah.
offense has evolved, right?
Yeah.
And I
Yes,
think Harden kind of created some of that, and I don't think people knew what to do with that. So
Yeah.
did they change the rules then to be like, okay, that's cool, or was it always a thing? He was just the first one to like
Do it.
realize this is what we can do.
That you could do it, or
I
better yet, what is it one of those things where there's a rule and quote unquote the coaches go, hey, or he or the player decides to say there's a gray area in this rule, and he
yeah.
does it, right?
So
Kind of
I
like a
think that's happening
Belichick
with
thing.
I think it's happening. So right now, I think so with James. He had to sidestep all this and that, but also I can't say it. I'm gonna have to say it. It was more foul baiting than anything, and I think now is what you're seeing it with Shea,
Hmm.
where it's like, okay, some of these moves are legal, but what is the offensive player doing to create the contact because the defensive player is positionless,
Hmm.
right? So even I don't know if you've seen the last few games, he's being called for a lot of push-offs
Yeah.
within his side steps. Um, he's also getting called for, that motion of Chris Paul does it a lot when he gathers it and he has his triple threat and he
Yeah.
swings up that
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
non-shooting
Yeah.
motion.
Yeah.
I think they're
That
starting to
non-shooting
crack down
swing.
on those,
Yeah.
but I think the actual moves are still legal. But
Mhm.
some of them we have not seen before because I think some of them overlap with some of the Euro stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I wondered
Um,
because clearly the offense
Yeah.
has evolved to a level that we've never seen before.
Yeah.
right,
Like
right.
dudes are so skilled and so like able to do stuff. But when you got like a dude like Giannis who
No,
can literally get a rebound under the basket and make it to the other end
and
in one dribble.
two
I'm
dribbles
like, how
max.
do you
And
do that without it being a travel? But they're like, nah, the ball's spinning. He hasn't gathered it. Whatever.
hold up.
His strides are
And
so long,
didn't
you
we
know.
didn't we call that palming back in the day?
Well, not if the ball's spinning, I guess, right?
Yeah, if the
I'm,
ball's
I'm
Nobody
just
spinning.
ever,
saying.
I
nobody
have a
ever talked
question.
about that before.
I
I
was
have a
just
We just
question though.
said,
all
go
right.
ahead.
What like is there an aspect of reffing where it's like if this isn't making an impact on the overall outcome of the game, it's not really going to be called that much?
Well, okay. I mean, there is that aspect, but I think that may be good for, and again, keep me honest about everybody. I mean, that may be good for the flow of the game, but as a spectator, I'm going to lose interest because, again, I grew up when basketball was a little bit more physical and you couldn't do all that. So watching somebody run freely down the court with the ball in his hand like a server tray, I'm like, okay, walk, travel, carry. What are you doing? And they're
Do y'all
like, no,
remember
he
that
hasn't.
that Russell Westbrook quip from
No,
a
that
few
really
years
that
back?
really was a trick. Look, that's different.
That was
That's
seven.
different.
He
He took
took four
7 steps.
steps,
That's what we're talking about. That's different.
bro. He took four
That was just him
steps.
walking up the court. Like that wasn't
It's
even
just
a
like,
move. LeBron did the
Oh,
same.
LeBron,
LeBron did the
LeBron
same
walking
thing.
up the court with the ball.
Yeah, that's
And
just
then
that's just dudes forgetting where they are
I'm
and
like,
walking, and the referees being like, "Wait, did he just do
did he
that?"
actually do that?
and then I also I'm trying to find the video. But within that video, it looks like a travel too because of how much space he
Mm.
creates. Like his side step ain't 2 inches.
Yeah,
No,
Like
no,
he
that's
can
what I'm
go
saying.
from
It's
he
not.
can
it's
go from a
it's
two
4
paint
feet.
touch to a
Yeah,
3-pointer. Like,
yeah.
Yeah,
and I'm trying to find it.
But
but
again, I just nobody ever did it before,
yeah.
Right.
so it's like, was it always a thing, and he just figured out like I can do this, and it's not a rule violation, or
Yep.
did they change the rule after the offense started
Evolving.
evolving? Yeah,
Yeah, you could just
I
see. I
don't
mean,
know.
like I said, because I mean, even when you think about it, I mean, once you play basketball, and I played on the parks. You couldn't pick up your pivot foot. They literally pick up their pivot foot. I'm like, what are you doing? Like,
But
bruh.
like I said, it matters when you gather the ball, which foot is your
Oh
pivot.
no, no, no. I've watched them. I've watched them
Okay, okay.
with
Yeah,
both
we're talking
hands
about
on the
like literally
ball.
you're standing in
Oh,
place
literally
and they keep
traveling.
switching
Gotcha.
their
Yeah,
feet
you,
back
and
and
they
yeah,
literally, I mean, both hands on the ball, they swing
yeah.
and they pick up their pivot foot. I'm like, what are you
Okay, here
doing?
it is. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is.
All right, you got to show it though. You got to share
I'm
screen.
I'm about to. Oh,
All
I
right,
got it's on my phone, so I
okay.
ain't hold on. I can make it better though. Hold on, give me 1 second.
So yeah, like I said, so that's it. Like I said, when we get high tech, we'll
by the
start.
way, I was double checking because I thought I saw something earlier this year where it was saying that the viewership in in the NBA has almost doubled from last year.
Yeah, it's
What?
gone up, which
How?
is crazy. And I don't know why.
How?
Because
I
it
mean,
had gone way down.
Here,
it's
wait,
gone way down. I don't
just
know
showing.
what that's about.
Okay.
Maybe it. There we go.
Oh
We
yeah,
get.
Y'all
yeah, yeah.
ready?
This yeah,
Yeah,
I
See how
saw
yeah,
this
much
video.
see how
Yeah.
much space he creates now.
yeah, yeah.
That's
But
a
It's
travel
again,
though.
nobody ever did that before. So
yeah.
it
See, he
so,
picks
so
it
the
up,
old so
but
the
see,
old
but
heads,
okay.
it looks
So
like
he's
he's
traveling.
traveling.
So he catches the
But
ball. He
it's just because nobody ever did
Gather.
it.
You see where the
no, see, but
gather
see
is with the
right
two
there.
hands?
So yeah, see, he catches. He dribbles. He steps back. See, I
But
call
he
that a
gathered
step back.
he yeah.
See, I call that a step back when you can do that when you're and stepping back. I'm talking about when cats are literally coming down the court and you're like, this ain't football.
But
Or
look,
better
But
yet,
then also
go ahead.
but then
I'm
also
just
with
saying, nobody ever did that move
No,
before
see, no,
James
see the
Harden.
move I think we're talking about. Okay, so he's not taking two steps.
right.
He's actually taking is when he gathers, then he takes that stutter, then he shoots. That's
Okay,
what we're
so
talking about.
what about the okay, God, I was thinking it was this one. You know how okay, if big man's running, I
Hmm.
pass it to him. You know
Yeah,
when he catches it, he could take those 2 dribbles.
yeah, yeah.
Right. I mean, not 2 dribbles, two
Two
steps
steps, two
without
steps,
Yeah.
dribbling.
yeah, two steps.
I also think, like, if you look at the rules, I also think it can happen with a shot.
I mean, yeah, you can take two steps with a shot, yeah,
Like where
because it's
you
in the
can
motion.
catch it
Yeah,
and long as it's that fluent motion,
Yeah, 1-2.
you can take your 1-2 without dribbling.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
it
I'm just
used to,
saying
But
that.
but it used to be where it's a travel if you don't do it before you catch the ball.
it used to
Yeah,
be if you took those two steps,
and
you
then the
had to
third
shoot the
step.
ball at the end of it.
Then
Now
Right,
you
dudes,
yes,
now dudes
right.
take the two steps, then they start dribbling, then they take another two steps before they shoot the ball. And
yeah.
I'm like, because they're saying this, like if you can find Jay, if you can find like Giannis,
Hmm.
um, I don't even know what it's called, Giannis, full court dribble, like literally he's getting from the basket to the basket in one
Yep.
dribble, and
I
the
like this
ball
one.
is spinning in
Go ahead,
his
go ahead.
hand. Yeah,
Like even with this one, I always thought it was a travel because back then it was a travel, but it's an
Yeah,
actual rule. Do y'all
yeah,
know? Have y'all seen that slow gather where it looks fucking slow? Like
Yes.
I'm about to show you.
Yes.
yeah,
It's like he stays there.
yeah. He pauses his foot though.
Right. But
Yes.
back then it used to be a travel. You
When
can't
you
just
pause,
when you 1-2, you can't
I thought that
stand
was a
on that
Euro
1 foot
you
step
for
though.
talking about
so
you
for
talking
so
about like the
long.
Euro?
No, you're
Yes,
talking
but
about. Oh, so he's talking about when
no,
you
it's
in
a
the
Euro,
lane
but
though.
look how slow it is.
He does it in the
Like
lane.
it's just because it's
Yeah, because
other it's
some dudes like whenever they used to stop with like 2 feet and then like pump at the basket,
right.
like players have started to just do it with one and then
Yeah,
have that second foot come down after.
yeah.
Yep. Oh, let me see if I can find it in slow motion. Maybe
We
closer.
got like we got about
Like,
we got about 5 minutes before our third for
see
our
how slow that
commercial
is?
break.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
can't. Back then, it used to be a travel. You can't just stay on that foot. There has to be a
Right,
fluent
I
motion.
got
It
you.
has to be a 1-2.
Yeah, I
But
see
like
what you're saying
nowadays, you
there.
could
So the
one,
rules
two, and he's
basically
holding.
changed.
Right.
Yeah, so the
Yeah.
rules had to change. I mean, we get it. Like I said, that's the question we're asking is were these rules always in place and maybe us as spectators just didn't know?
Because the offenses weren't that developed,
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
think
or did
because
they
like what
change it?
AJ just said. Yep.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Another
but
question is how much has defense evolved?
Not
Like
well, they
not just
mm,
defense, but like the defensive archetypes that have come out. Like a Wimby, put him back.
well,
Like
I
I'm
mean
just talking about
that's
that.
size, man. That's
well,
size and
you
it's
had
crazy.
guys that were blocking shots.
Yeah.
They just couldn't do everything else he
Yeah.
does.
Yeah, like
Like
I'm
he's
saying like how Wimby can block those shots, but like we've seen the emergence of these bigs that can actually get around on their feet and they're not moving around like
Well,
giraffes.
yeah. I mean, but like I said, okay, so there's always been bigs, all right? Now, the difference is the bigs now are more athletic. They can bring the ball. And again, Shaq started this
Yeah. I think your
being
bigs are more
7'1",
forwards.
7'2", wanting to bring the ball up the court and dish it. So now every big man had this dream of being a point guard.
Yeah,
Then
and
after
that's
that,
kind of what I mean. I mean, like
yeah.
we've seen like people, well, not people, but like players, they're not more coming in as these like, bulky bigs. Like
Well,
they're
no,
not
no,
Yeah.
you can't be.
strong.
You can't be. Okay, in today's NBA, you can't be 7'1", 300 pounds because it ain't about muscle. It's about
Yeah.
skill, literally. And that's what it is, because that's what you're seeing. You're seeing guys that are about, let's say 7 foot, but they're like maybe 280 or less. They're not the
Mhm.
And
big bulky guys because the game is played out on the wing, not down low anymore.
and to go off what A-Dub just said, I
Mm.
also think if you're slowing your feet and you don't rim run, there's
Ooh.
really no position for you in the league.
Yeah,
Like
so
especially
rim
now.
that's a
running is key.
that's an excellent point, and I'm gonna lead that leads me into something.
Okay.
Cam Boozer,
Hmm.
okay,
Yes. I've been talking to somebody about him. Oh my gosh.
player of the year,
Correct. Yes.
deservedly. He was by far the best player in the country this year.
Hmm.
But I was telling the dude the other day,
His game
he
does not
has a
translate.
very high floor,
Hmm.
which means I don't think he'll ever be garbage. He'll
Hmm.
be good. He'll be solid. He reminds me of Al Horford, right?
Yeah,
Mm.
Like,
journeyman.
but will he ever be elite? And I say no, because he plays below the rim. He's
Mm-hmm.
slow. He's
Yeah.
too
Mm-hmm.
small to play five.
5.
He's
Yep.
too slow to play four. So what's he going to be in the
Hmm.
league? He'll be a great dude to
Yeah.
kind of like be a because his basketball IQ is excellent.
I don't even think he
So
can be Al Horford. His 3 points too slow.
nah, that's what Al Horford's shot is. He stands in the corner
It was
Everybody
more of a
else
set
is wide
shot.
open.
Yeah, more
Yeah.
of a set
That's
shot.
exactly Al Horford.
Yeah.
Boozer will knock that shot down, but is he going to blow by you, pull up, and hit that? No.
Mm-mm.
But he's exactly Al Horford, I think.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
if
or
he's your
poor man's
if Cam Boozer is
Tim
going to be
Duncan.
your
yeah.
best player on your team, you're going to be horrible.
Yeah.
But if
Yes.
he's like
And
your third option, oh,
you'd be all right.
you'll be
Or
straight.
fourth.
And that's what I was telling somebody else. I'm glad you used Al Horford as a better representation of who I should have used because I'm definitely going to tell him that tomorrow.
Mhm.
But I also said, because we talked about it, I said, I don't think his game would translate to the league. And what I mean by that is, could he still get his stats? Could he still get 12 and 10? Yes, he
Yeah,
could still get that.
12 and 10.
But how
Yeah.
he's getting it in college is going to look way different than how he's getting it in the
Way
league.
different.
Yes.
Because
Mm.
you have 6'9" wings that can guard you.
Yes.
Like AJ just said, you're not
Thank
faster
you.
than him. You're
Thank
not more
you.
athletic. Like for instance, and I'm not really a fan of them, but we're going to use them because everybody uses them as a great example. The Thompson twins.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't see him really bullying
Listen,
the both of them.
they might be the
They're
best
too
two athletes.
athletic.
They're two of the most athletic dudes in the league.
Yes.
And
Yeah,
I'm
no,
going to
I
tell you
think
something else. Think about how dominant Armando Bacot was in college.
Exactly. That's the same person I use.
He can't even get on a team and
Yeah.
make a roster because he plays below the rim.
Yeah. Everybody
Mhm.
else is playing above it.
Boozer's way better than he is.
Yeah.
He's a better shoot. He has a better shot. He has a higher IQ. He's a better passer. But athletically, what's he going to do with these dudes? Like, think about this. Think about Chet Holmgren, for example, right?
Mhm.
He's a classic stretch four, but he can also play the five because he's such a good defender.
Mhm.
Boozer can't guard him out on the wing, and Boozer can't stand in the paint because these dudes are going to dunk on him. Like, again, he's a great.
Ben's chomping at the bit. You
Go
got
ahead, Ben.
Ben. Ben's
No,
chomping at the
I
bit.
I'm good.
I
I'm
mean,
good. I'm good.
I mean, ask yourself this, and we can use him because he kind of plays that. He plays a little bit with more finesse, but we can use him. Is Cam Boozer better than Sengun? Sengun plays under the rim.
No, he's not.
No,
He's not though.
no.
Exactly, he's not.
Like, no.
So if
No.
Sengun is having trouble, why would he not have trouble?
I think that every time that Cam Boozer faces like height in the league, he will get shut down.
Struggle.
Yes.
But
Yeah.
he's a guaranteed 2 feet in the paint, though. He is a guaranteed 2 feet in the paint. I
Yeah,
will give
like-
him
But
that.
listen, not
He
even
just
just
uses
height.
that bump fade, man. That's all he does. It's so
Listen,
annoying.
not even just height. If he plays length, he's cooked. Because these dudes, he might be 6'9", but these dudes that are 6'7", that got an 8-foot wingspan
And
that
a
can
49-inch
run.
vertical.
Look, remember we talked about like Jay, you said this. Dudes now, you want guys that can run and shoot the three, right? That's what the positionless thing is now.
Yeah.
Ken Boozer's not that guy.
No.
He ain't running. Listen, I could probably outrun him down the court. And
You know,
that's
you know
a
what's
shame.
crazy? You know what's crazy? Because we're talking about him so much.
Yeah.
Y'all gonna think I'm crazy, but before y'all hear what I'm saying, just think about it. Cam Boozer will have the same transition as Angel Reese did.
Ooh.
Angel Reese?
Okay.
He's gonna have that. He's gonna have that transition period where he's gonna have to figure it out. Because what did
Okay,
Angel Reese
okay.
do in college? She bullied everybody.
Yeah, she bullied everybody for her height and because her.
But then
her form is
she's now
horrible.
trying to involve a mid range.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna tell you the difference though.
Like I think they had the same impact. But what it's gonna look
Angel
like.
Reese still went to the WNBA and led the league in rebounds.
Yes. Yes.
People made fun of her getting offensive rebounds because she kept missing layups.
Yeah. Like I said, but yeah, her rebound.